What's up guys, this is Chronic Rush and welcome to episode 18 of my FIFA 14 Road to Gold Around the World series. Last episode we finished off with the championship squad and I just went and sold all those out, and now we're moving into the Spanish Premier League squad builder, and there's some very nice silver players in the SPL. And the main reason I did the SPL after the championship was just because I wanted the higher coin total so I could go out and get those better silver players. But as you can see here, we're going to start off in the 4-3-3 formation and pick up the right back as well as left back. These Celtic players, Matthews on the right, Isaguirre, the Israeli left back, on the left hand side, to pick up those two players there. They used to be, I swear, in FIFA 13 silver shiny players, but they've gone down to non-rare, so they were a bit cheaper. Then I was looking for Charlie Mulgrove, the centre-back, who I was underestimating his price, but decided to have a quick look at Hutchinson, Sean Hutchinson there, I do believe, with, I think it's 77 pace. 72 pace, sorry. Decent heading as well, so I'll go and pick him up in the centre-back role. And also, now moving on to the centre-mids, go and pick up Joe Ledley, the gold Welsh centre-mid here. Used him in FIFA 13, decided to pick him up here. He had very nice overall stats there. Moving on to the next centre-mid, pick up this player here, Burham Kyle, another Israeli player, and he goes for about, I think it was 1,600 coins there. I picked him up, and non-rare player, used to be rare in FIFA 13, but a non-rare player, and just holds the middle very well, especially in the 4-3-3 formation. Moving on to the striker here, we're going to have a look at Teemu Pukki, the latest signing for Celtic from, I do believe, Schalke, and put him up front there, pick him up for about 1,000, less than that, 800 coins there. A very solid striker there. Go and look at James Forrest, picking up in the right wing position, normally as a right mid, but he was going for about 3,900 coins. I saw if it was cheaper to go and pick up a right mid version and then apply on a consumable card to move him into the right wing, but it is probably cheaper to go for the right wing one for 3,900 coins, because yes, consumables are a bit cheaper. Now you can actually search the position you want, which is very nice indeed. I was so happy you could do that, but seeing that it's cheaper just to pick up this 3,901 coin, I did that exactly and put him in the right wing spot there. Moving on to, I do believe we have a look for this player here, Dirk Berichter, a Netherlands player, plays on the left-hand side for Celtic, and it's between him, Sampras, or Mackay Stevens, the 5-star skiller, and they were going for about 10k, which I didn't have enough for the players I wanted, so I just decided to pick up this player here. But Dirk Berichter had some very nice stats, decent pace, decent dribbling, decent shoot, decent free kicks, and all the stuff like that, decent skills, decent weak foot, and he was probably the right player. Again, default in a left mid position, so it may not be the most attacking left wing, but I decided to pick him up in the left mid spot and then apply a left mid to left wing card onto him. Thought that was a cheaper way of doing it, I do believe. As you can see here, pick him up for 1,600 coins, apply that right mid to right wing card onto about a total of about 2,500 maybe, which I do believe later on I do sell him for around that. So it's a fairly decent decision by myself there. Decent contract as well, as you can see. But we've got 3 more players here to pick up in the squad, and they were the 3 most expensive players as well. The first player we're going to have a look at is Scott Brown, the centre mid, who actually got sent off in the Celtics game against Barcelona. Very stupid sending off, but we pick him up for 5,500 coins, a very decent buy at that time. In the centre mid, 73 rated, fairly solid centre mid, decent pace, decent shooting, stuff like that. Go and have a look at Charlie Mulgrove, another Celtic player, CDM. This guy's probably one of the most versatile players out there. Picking him up for about 4.5k there in the centre back spot there. And moving on to the final player of this squad builder, we're going to look at Fraser Forrester, the outstanding keeper for Celtic, English player, and he was going for about, I think it was his cheapest was about 8,300 coins, which is quite a lot for this 74 rated keeper, but he's a very good keeper. And this was just after actually Celtic played Barcelona, so it probably wasn't the best time to actually go and buy him due to people just seeing how good he was. And normally, depending on how well someone plays during an actual game, normally leads to how much their card actually goes for just later on. But that is the squad now. We spent, it's probably around about, I'm trying to work out in my head, maybe around 40k, which was a most expensive squad of this series so far. But I just wanted to see how it felt. 40k on mostly silver players, which thinking about it now, it's a fairly solid squad. Maybe in a different formation it would be better, but I've tried the 4-3-3 and I didn't think the 4-3-3 worked as well as I had normally did, and that's mainly due to the fact of the players I had in the right wing as well as left wing positions were actually normally a default midfielders, so therefore they don't tend to have as high attacking work rate. So you don't have as much support up front, which I found. But we're just going out picking up some kits here, and there wasn't some really outstandingly nice ones. There's some, like, I couldn't make my mind up. I picked up that red and black stripe one, as well as this St. Mirren home kit here, I do believe. Also picking up the Patrick Thistle badge there. And I think that was it. But also, I looked at David Goodwillie, the striker, plays now Dundee United. Very, very good link with McKay Stevens. And he wasn't as high rated as Pukki, but had some decent pace, bit faster, decent shot as well. So he could have been an alternative if Pukki was to get injured or just didn't have enough fitness. But we're going sell the rest of the players in the trade pile, and we're going to go moving on to the games now, into the first game of this SPL squad here. And we come up against this guy here, and he's got a Brazilian squad there, all gold players, some chemistry styles as well. And I was kind of afraid of this squad because it's very, very nice squad indeed. But in the 7th minute here, we win the ball here. James Forrest goes on the attack, a nice ball into Ledley, a quick 1-2 between Pukki and Ledley. Ledley 1-on-1 with the keeper, and I should have really scored that one. And he goes straight onto the counter-attack here with Lima, just bundles down the pitch. Lucky, nice challenge there, but again, missed that slide tackle, should have done better. And what a fantastic shot from Lima there to make that 1-0 in the 11th minute. He looks like a fantastic striker this year. Moving on to the 39th minute here, nice through ball, and God knows what I was doing there, but fortunately the EA gods were on with me. That mistake led to him causing a mistake and me actually going on scoring an open goal there to make it 1-1. We then move into the second half here, nice through ball into James Forrest, who sprints down with his 91 odd pace here, gets into the penalty box and gets taken down there by a sliding challenge there. That could have been an arguable slide challenge. It wasn't from Dante, but it wasn't the strongest. Have a quick look at the replay here. Yes, he did take me out. He did get the ball as well, but I'm not too sure on that one. That could have been gone one way or the other. But we're going to go and put this player here on Scott Brown. 79 penalties. Very nice amount of penalties there. And put it straight in the green. You know what side I'm going. Right-hand side, as always. And keeper went to the our left. But that made it 2-1. Then move to the 54th minute here. Osvaldo runs down the wing and picked that ball up, pass it out, and I should have done better there with Scott Brown. I should have gone and got that ball, but keeper made a fantastic save there, Fraser Forrester, from a shot there, and he goes and picks up a corner here, whips that in with Ronaldinho, and Naldo gets up there. Keeper again, a fantastic save, but Dante outheads my centre-backs, and that made it 2-2 in the 57th minute there. And that's the end result of the game, all the way going to the 90 minutes of 2-2. A decent performance from both squads there. Here, I may have had a bit more possession, but he had a bit more shots. And I think it was probably an even game, especially with this squad compared to his squad. A very nice squad indeed. As you can see there, I've been outbidded on Goodwillie, but I've also got a contract issue with James Forrest, who's got 0 contracts. I picked him up on 1 contract, which I didn't quite realise at the time of picking him up, but it wasn't too dodgy. I did save about 600 coins on getting that one, and also getting the contract card, so I'd probably save about 300 coins, and hopefully I can make a bit of profit on him later on. But we go into the second game with this squad. Hopefully we can go and get the first win with this squad. Use the black and red stripe kit. Come against a BPL squad here with Daniel Sturridge, Negredo, Frank Lampard, Lamela, Podolski. Some very nice players indeed, all gold rare players. And Barrekta here, nice through ball in to Scott Brown. Through ball into Barrekta here, runs all the way down here. And I believe I cut that inside, and he just blasts that to make his first goal of the club to make it 1-0 in the 13th minute. Then move on to the 39th minute here. Bad through pass out from Tiote there. And I pick this ball up here. Barrekta here does some nice work. Unfortunately gets tackled, but a nice through ball into Barrekta. Quick 1-2. Sees the over-the-top run there. And Barrekta here, 1-on with the keeper. Keeper comes out, doesn't fool me. And I get fairly lucky there for that ball to go straight through the keeper there. And the keeper was just nowhere there to be. It should have really saved that. But that made it 2-1. Then Kabul here with a header made it 2-1 there with the header from Kabul. And we move all the way to the 84th minute here. He was still applying the pressure. A quick over-the-top ball in to Pukki. He goes one-on-one with the keeper, blasts that across and falls straight to James Forrest there to pick up that scrap there right at the back post. And that made it 3-1. And that was the end of the game there. And that is the first win with this SBL squad. And let's have a quick look at the match statistics. Yeah, I had more shots and position. I definitely deserved to win that game. He didn't really prove too much attacking threat there, but that was 1 win, 1 draw with the squad. So we're going quite decently so far with this squad, and hopefully I can go like a flawless, non-loss division run. But we're going to the third and final game of this episode, coming against another BPL squad, and this one's a very nice one. William, Jovetic, Lamella, some very nice players in the 4-3-3 as well. And we applied some pressure on with that player, and he eventually makes a mistake there, and Barikta, very, very nice finish indeed off his right foot into the top right corner to make that 1-0. We then move to the just before half-time. Forrest there, quick 1-2, and steam straight down into the box, cross that across, and Barikta again picking up his second of the game to make that 2-0 in the 45th minute. We then move to the second half here. Fernandinho does some work to pick up this ball, and a nice interception from Hutchinson. Passes that down the field, passes that to James Forrest there into Barikta, who just runs between the two players there. And one of the keeper just finished shot that around him to make it his hat-trick there. Barikta picking up the first hat-trick of this SBL squad. Very, very nice game from him indeed, and also I would give him the man of the match award. We move to the 89th minute here. He goes and picks up a consolation goal with Frank Lampard. I do believe that falls out to. I thought I could possibly get a clean sheet, but my player didn't block that well enough. But that's 3-1, and that's the second win of the squad. So very, very good first episode with the squad, and we've had some very, very nice performances, picking up 2 wins as well as a draw. Also looking for Good Willie as well. Also Pukki, I do believe, was fairly low on fitness, so I was looking to pick up this David Good Willie, sorry, and he picked him up for 1,700 coins just for a rotational player for Pukki. Just in the 4-3-3, you always seem to run out of fitness, with your striker, and 82 fitness, swap him out, and he's going to be good to go in the next game, in the next episode. Guys, this is coming to the end of the episode. If you like something, click the like button. Also remember to subscribe to stay in tune with the series. And if you've got any suggestions, any feedback, put that in the comments. Otherwise, what do you think of this patch so far in FIFA 14? Do you think it's changed that much, or do you think it's changed what needs to be changed? But guys, this has been Crush. Till next time, adios!